Alright, let's get straight to the point. If you're struggling with low energy, a lack of drive, or even issues in the bedroom, you might be unknowingly sabotaging yourself every single day. The truth is, what you eat plays a massive role in your performance, your stamina, and yes, your confidence. But what if I told you that some of the foods you consider healthy could actually be wrecking your testosterone levels, killing your circulation, and leaving you feeling sluggish? And what if I told you that by simply removing these foods from your diet, you could experience a complete transformation, more energy, more drive, and better performance when it matters most? Sounds too good to be true? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you're about to discover the 12 foods that could be silently destroying your performance in bed. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I promise, once you hear this, you'll never look at your plate the same way again. Let's start with something you probably consume every single day without realizing the damage it's causing. You see, the male body thrives on optimal blood flow, balanced hormones, and steady energy levels. But there's one category of food that directly disrupts all three: highly processed carbohydrates. Think about white bread, sugary cereals, and even those so-called healthy granola bars. Here's what happens when you eat them. Your blood sugar skyrockets, your body floods itself with insulin, and your testosterone levels take a nosedive. And do you know what's even worse? The more often you eat these foods, the more resistant your body becomes to insulin. This leads to weight gain, fatigue, and yes, decreased blood flow where you need it most. But here's something most people don't realize. Low testosterone isn't just about muscle mass or body hair. It's directly tied to your desire, your drive, and even your ability to perform. Studies have shown that men with high insulin levels experience lower testosterone production, which means that daily bagel or bowl of cereal might be doing more harm than you ever imagined. And if you think switching to whole wheat bread is the answer, think again. Despite its marketing, whole wheat bread has nearly the same glycemic index as white bread, meaning it spikes your blood sugar just as fast. But we're just getting started, because there's another silent destroyer that's even worse, one that doesn't just kill testosterone, but actively clogs your arteries: dairy. Yes, you heard that right. While milk is often marketed as a health food, what's inside that glass is a cocktail of hormones, including estrogens that can throw your male hormones completely out of balance. Research has shown that frequent dairy consumption leads to higher estrogen levels in men, and the more estrogen you have, the lower your testosterone. This is why many men who consume a lot of dairy, especially processed cheese, find themselves feeling sluggish, carrying excess fat, and even experiencing performance issues. And if you think switching to low-fat dairy is the solution, it's actually the opposite. Low-fat dairy products have even higher concentrations of estrogen-like compounds, making them even worse for male health. Now, if you've ever felt like your energy crashes in the middle of the day, pay attention to this next one because it's something nearly every American consumes: vegetable oils. You see, oils like soybean, canola, and corn oil are filled with inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids. And here's the problem: chronic inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of male health. Not only does it wreak havoc on your cardiovascular system, but it directly impacts your ability to maintain strong blood flow. And if that wasn't enough, these oils also contribute to weight gain, which further lowers testosterone and increases estrogen levels. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Most guys think they can outrun a bad diet with exercise, but did you know that excess body fat actually converts testosterone into estrogen? That means that every extra pound you carry is working against you, not just in terms of energy, but also in terms of overall male performance. So, if you've been consuming vegetable oils regularly, whether in fast food, salad dressings, or fried snacks, you might want to reconsider. But let's talk about something that's hiding in plain sight, something most men consume thinking it's completely harmless: alcohol. Now, I know what you're thinking. A couple of drinks can't be that bad, right? Well, here's what the science says. Alcohol isn't just empty calories. It directly interferes with testosterone production by disrupting liver function. And when the liver is busy processing alcohol, it becomes less effective at clearing out excess estrogen from the body. The result? A hormonal imbalance that favors estrogen over testosterone, leading to weight gain, fatigue, and, yes, performance issues. But that's not even the worst part. Alcohol also dehydrates the body, thickens the blood, and reduces nitric oxide levels, all of which make it harder for blood to flow properly. Now, if you've been nodding along, realizing that some of these foods are a regular part of your diet, don't worry, because the good news is that once you start eliminating them, you'll notice improvements fast. In fact, most men who cut out processed carbs, dairy, vegetable oils, and excessive alcohol report feeling a dramatic increase in energy within just a few weeks. But before you start throwing everything out of your fridge, there's another category of food that's quietly working against you, and you probably haven't even considered it: artificial sweeteners. That's right, those zero-calorie sweeteners found in diet sodas, sugar-free gum, and protein bars might be sabotaging your performance. You see, artificial sweeteners trick the brain into thinking it's consuming sugar, which leads to an insulin spike. But here's where things get even worse. Some studies have found that artificial sweeteners actually damage the gut microbiome. And since gut health plays a crucial role in hormone balance, this is bad news for male performance. Now, at this point, you might be wondering, if all of these foods are bad, what should you be eating instead? Well, here's the key. It's not just about removing the bad foods, it's about replacing them with the right ones. And there are certain foods that don't just prevent damage, but actually boost testosterone, improve circulation, and enhance energy levels. In fact, in the second part of this video, we're going to reveal the best foods to eat to maximize your performance, increase testosterone naturally, and take your energy to the next level. Now that we've uncovered the foods that are silently wrecking your performance, let's talk about what you should be eating instead, because removing the bad isn't enough. If you truly want to optimize your energy, stamina, and confidence, you need to fuel your body with the right foods that naturally boost testosterone, enhance circulation, and give you sustained energy without the crashes. And let's start with something incredibly simple: water. That's right, dehydration is one of the most overlooked causes of fatigue, poor blood flow, and even performance issues. You see, your blood is made up of mostly water, and when you're dehydrated, it thickens, making it harder for oxygen and nutrients to reach the areas that need them the most. Studies have shown that even mild dehydration can reduce testosterone levels and lead to increased cortisol, the stress hormone that actively works against your performance. So, before we even get into specific foods, the first rule is this: drink more water. Not soda, not sports drinks, not coffee, just pure, clean water. Aim for at least half your body weight in ounces per day, and you'll notice the difference almost immediately. Now, let's talk about the ultimate testosterone-boosting powerhouse: red meat. Yes, you heard that right. Despite years of misinformation, high-quality, grass-fed beef is one of the best foods you can eat for male health. Why? Because it's packed with zinc, a crucial mineral for testosterone production. In fact, studies have shown that men who are deficient in zinc have significantly lower testosterone levels, and simply increasing zinc intake can lead to noticeable improvements. And it doesn't stop there. Red meat is also rich in vitamin B12, iron, and high-quality protein, all of which support muscle growth, energy production, and endurance. But here's the key: you need to choose the right kind. Avoid processed meats like hot dogs, deli meats, and low-quality beef loaded with hormones and additives. Instead, go for organic, grass-fed options that provide the purest nutrition without the downsides. But what about fats? For decades, we were told that fat is bad, that it clogs arteries, and that we should stick to low-fat diets. But here's the truth: healthy fats are essential for hormone production, and cutting them out is one of the worst things you can do for your testosterone levels. In fact, cholesterol is the direct building block of testosterone, and without enough healthy fats, your body simply can't produce optimal amounts. So, what are the best sources? First up, eggs, whole eggs, not just the whites. The yolk is packed with healthy cholesterol, vitamin D, and choline, all of which support testosterone production and brain function. And despite the outdated fear surrounding cholesterol, research has shown that dietary cholesterol has little to no impact on blood cholesterol levels for most people. In fact, men who eat more eggs tend to have higher testosterone and better overall health. Another superstar fat source: avocados. Unlike most fruits, avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats, which have been directly linked to higher testosterone levels. They also contain potassium, a mineral that supports blood flow and reduces the risk of high blood pressure, making them a perfect addition to your daily diet. And here's a bonus. Avocados are also great for your skin, hair, and overall energy levels. But if you really want to take your performance to the next level, there's one food group you absolutely need to include: dark leafy greens. We're talking about spinach, kale, arugula, and Swiss chard. These vegetables are rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in testosterone production and blood flow. In fact, one study found that supplementing with magnesium significantly increased free testosterone levels in men. And the best part? Leafy greens are also packed with nitrates, natural compounds that convert into nitric oxide in the body. Why is this important? Because nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, improving circulation and ensuring that blood flows efficiently where it's needed most. And while we're on the topic of circulation, let's talk about one of the best-kept secrets in the nutrition world: beets. That's right, beets are one of the most powerful foods you can eat for blood flow. Just like leafy greens, they're rich in nitrates, which naturally boost nitric oxide production, leading to better endurance, improved stamina, and increased oxygen delivery throughout the body. Athletes and bodybuilders have been using beet juice for years to enhance performance, and if you're looking for a natural way to boost energy and vitality, this is a game changer. Now, here's where things get interesting. If you want to maximize your testosterone levels and overall vitality, you need to pay attention to your gut health. That's right, your gut microbiome plays a massive role in hormone regulation, inflammation, and even mood. And one of the best ways to support your gut is by including fermented foods in your diet. Think sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, and plain Greek yogurt. These foods are loaded with probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that support digestion, nutrient absorption, and immune function. And the healthier your gut, the better your body can regulate hormones like testosterone and cortisol. Now, if you've been paying attention, you've probably noticed a pattern. All of these foods are real, whole, unprocessed, and packed with essential nutrients. And that's the secret. The best diet for male health isn't complicated. It's simply about eating natural foods that fuel your body instead of draining it. But before we wrap up, I want to give you one final tip that can make a massive difference: timing. You see, it's not just about what you eat, but when you eat. One of the most effective ways to boost testosterone and improve energy levels is through intermittent fasting. By giving your body a break from constant digestion, you allow it to focus on hormone production, fat burning, and cellular repair. Studies have shown that fasting can increase testosterone levels, improve insulin sensitivity, and even boost growth hormone, which plays a key role in muscle development and recovery. So, if you really want to take your performance to the next level, try incorporating intermittent fasting into your routine. Start with a 12-hour fasting window and gradually work your way up to 16 hours. And when you do eat, focus on the testosterone-boosting foods we've covered today. Every day you ignore your declining energy, performance, and drive, you lose a little more of what makes you you. But it doesn't have to be this way. There's a scientifically proven method to naturally boost your hormones, restore your power, and reignite your confidence. Don't let time steal what's yours. Click the pinned comment now and take back control before it's too late. Now, I have a question for you. What's the first change you're going to make after hearing this? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed tips on optimizing your health. And if you're ready for the next step, check out the video on screen now. It's packed with even more powerful strategies to help you feel your best every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.